Right now, someone with half your expertise is making twice your income. And it's not because they're better at what they do. It's because they understand something about positioning that 95% of skilled professionals never grasp. I'm Io, and after helping dozens of skilled professionals start and grow their businesses, I discovered that most talented people are positioning themselves in the wrong way. That's why in this video, I'm revealing the 3 positioning strategies that help my clients go from earning $0 to making $10,000 to $20,000 a month, including the exact approach that I've used to help someone get to 10K a month in as fast as 45 days. So I promise at the end of this video, you're gonna have a clear path to being the obvious choice in your field, just like my client Ryan did, who I'll tell you about in a little bit. So here's what most coaches won't tell you. The more specific your focus, the more valuable you become. So this works almost every time, but most professionals do the opposite. They try to appeal to everyone, which appeals to no one, or even worse, they start talking about things that aren't even related to their skill set. So in my experience, specialists are gonna earn 3, 4, 5, even 10 times more than generalists, because the generalists are gonna compete on price and the specialists are gonna compete on value. So with that in mind, let's talk about how to become the obvious choice in your field. So your biggest opportunity isn't gonna be focusing on becoming someone new. It's gonna be focusing on who you already are and the skills you already have. So here's a real example. I had a client named Ryan who is a video marketing director with years of experience and amazing skills. But when he came to me, guess what he was doing? He was writing about doing digital detoxes and quitting social media. And so I just reached out to him and I said, like, Ryan, why don't you just do video marketing instead of something completely unrelated to the skills you've spent years building? So he made the switch. He started focusing on what he already knew how to do, and he started succeeding almost immediately. He started making good money and he got great clients. He ended up making $8,000 a month in like a 30-day time frame, and everything was much easier when he just focused on what he already knew how to do. And so now when I work with clients who want to get to those numbers like 10 to 30K a month, we just focus on what they're actually good at to begin with, which makes the process that much easier. And then we move into these next couple of phases to really get it right. So most skilled professionals, service providers, they focus too much on their solutions or their qualifications, right? So your positioning should focus on problems. So let's take Ryan's case again. So in Ryan's case, the problem he was solving was helping businesses who were lacking leads use video to get leads. So when he focused on the problem instead of the solution, he started landing more clients. So if you want to be able to solve problems for your clients and position yourself in a way that makes them want to pay, you want to answer these questions. Who exactly do you help? What specific problems do you solve? What specific outcome do you deliver? What unique approach do you bring? What annoyances can you help them avoid? And how quickly can you deliver it, right? And so in a moment, I'm going to show you how to use these questions to become the clear choice in your field. But before I do, let's look at the second strategy because it's important to get right. So this is where you take your existing knowledge and present it in a way that makes it more valuable. So let me explain with another example. Becky was a corporate recruiter for 16 years, wondering if she could coach people on job hunting. She had value, but she wasn't recognizing it. So when she came to me, she was positioning herself as a general career coach, which wasted her experience. So your angle, I told her, is that you've been behind enemy lines, so to speak, right? You know what the recruiters are looking for. And so you can give people the kind of behind the scenes look as to how they could get jobs. So this made sense. So then she wrote a post that said, when your recruiters look at your resume, they only spend 6 seconds on it and they're looking for these specific things, right? So that post went super viral. Some people got super mad. Some people really resonated with it, but it went crazy viral and helped her get a ton of leads. And this is actually how she got to 10K a month in less than 2 months, literally. So that's all we did. We changed her positioning from general career coach to the insider's recruiter who helped job seekers navigate the system that she helped create for 16 years. Same skills, different positioning, and just like that, money went way up. This is how you can highlight your expertise. You want to identify knowledge that you have that others don't, and you want to take a strong position on the industry practices, right? You want to position yourself as someone with insider knowledge. So when you do, people are going to pay attention, and attention is going to help you get clients. So the third strategy involves clearly showing your proof to create a strong case for working with you. So most skilled professionals miss this by not sharing their results. They're using generic testimonials. They're focusing on their credentials instead of their outcomes. outcomes, right? So the truth is your results matter more than your qualifications. So I had another one of my clients named Rosette, and she had 30 years of project management experience, but then she was writing about random topics like wellness and burnout, right? So she was struggling to land clients because she didn't highlight her expertise. So again, like Ryan, I told her you need to focus on your actual skill set, right? And so she repositioned herself by talking about the experience that she could use to help people who had project management certifications land jobs. And her social proof was the fact that she had helped so many people who were her students do the exact same thing. And so after that, she immediately began to sign clients because she used her story and the people she helped as proof. So when you highlight your results this way, doubts disappear because the evidence is convincing, right? So let's get practical and talk about how to actually use this strategy in your business. Remember, you have to answer these 6 questions. Who can you help? What problem can you solve? What outcome can you deliver? What unique approach do you bring? What common annoyance can you help your clients avoid? And how quickly can you deliver it? Get those answers down, because in the next step, we're gonna create a positioning statement that answers all these questions, right? So the statement goes like this: I help a specific audience achieve a specific outcome through this unique approach without the common challenge in this time frame, right? So when you fill all the blanks like that, it creates a compelling statement that lets your clients know exactly what you're gonna do for them. For whatever reason, most skilled professionals skip this step and they wonder why their positioning fails. What I suggest you do is test your positioning in these 3 ways. So the first way is one-on-one conversations in your sales calls, consulting calls, or even free sessions. Next is in group settings, maybe in a workshop or Facebook groups or in private communities. And then the simplest way is content creation. So create posts that are relevant to the audience that you serve, include those positioning statements in there, and then you wanna look for these responses. How do you do that? Oh wow, that's exactly what I need. I've been looking for something just like this, right? So if you're not getting these responses, you can adjust your positioning. So with that framework in mind, here are some positioning mistakes you should avoid. So you want to avoid aspirational positioning, right? So positioning yourself based on what you want to be rather than what you're proven to do is something that's fine if you want to sell courses to 20-year-olds, but if you're someone who's been in the industry for 25 years, that's a problem. Just focus on who you really are. You want to avoid trend following, jumping on whatever's popular instead of focusing on the skills you already have. You do not need to be trendy, you just need to be specific. And then, even though you have experience, you don't want to focus on your qualifications and certifications. Like, no one cares. Your experience is a vehicle to deliver results, and you want to talk about your ability to do that, not your credentials necessarily. Being too general. Can't stress this enough. Trying to appeal to everyone makes you appeal to no one. And this one is big. Overthinking, waiting for the perfect positioning before you take action. The truth is you can always improve your positioning, but you have to get started with what you have, right? So I have to get this off my chest. You already have everything you need to become the clear choice in your market. You have the skills, the experience, the results is all there. What's missing is the positioning that makes people notice you. So stop trying to be something you're not. Start being the specific solution to a specific problem that specific people face. That is how you become the clear choice every time. So the path to positioning isn't complicated. If you follow what I told you, you will see results. And if you're ready to take action, book a call with me, right? So I will install my system into your business. We will talk about how to nail your positioning so that you can sign clients paying you from $3,000 to $10,000 or more. So if you want to talk to me about how to position yourself as the ideal coach, freelancer, skilled professional, whatever it is that you do, so that you can sign clients and get to those 10 to 20K months ASAP, go to the link in the description, book a call with me, and we will talk one-on-one exactly on how to add clients to your business within the next 30 days. Thanks for watching the video.